Reese, your Hollywood entertainment reporter, right here at the Academy of the Arts in Denver. And this is where stars train, and what a better place to interview. I have
Susan Leach.
That's right, and your granddaughter is one of my reporters.
Yes, she is.
She took my workshop here at the Academy of the Arts, and I have a testimony I'm really excited about because I sent her down to One Direction. And tell everybody what happened, her first job.
Emma walked into the hotel where we heard they were staying, and she asked if they were there. Could she speak to the tour manager? And the receptionist at the desk, and one single person behind, and she asked to speak to the tour manager, and the receptionist said, no, he's not staying here. And she looked at the gentleman, and no, he's not staying here. And the man spoke in a British accent, and I said, it sounds like perhaps you might have some connection to this British group. And Emma had practiced in the car. Perhaps if I speak in my British accent, I should have a better chance of securing an interview. And the man started laughing, and he said, well, if it isn't Eliza Doolittle. And Emma responded with something in her British accent, and the man said, okay, I've got some time for you. Busy day, but I'll make time for you. So Emma had prepared questions, and she got her notebook out, and she began speaking to him, and he was wonderful. And he said, are you going to the show tonight? And she said, no, I'd be willing to spend my own money, but my mom says we can't afford it, so I'm not going. And he said, well, check it, we'll call at 6:30, I'll see what I can do. And she called me crying and laughing, and oh my gosh, she was thrilled. The 8th row tickets to see One Direction.
Very cool. And I had called ahead of time because I had sent emails a couple months before when Stuart told me about it. They were coming to the Pepsi Center, and no response. And this is what happens sometimes. So when I called, I said, who's in charge of the floor manager with One Direction? I got in touch with somebody. I can't give you that name because that's some of my secrets. They also gave me to the other person that you spoke to at the front desk, and they were to get back to me. And in the meantime, she set up, she reminds me so much of me.
Yeah, she just bowled her way into the lobby. There were 100 girls waiting out front, and thinking, who's this little preteen girl going in there?
Well, also she had my media ID.
Yes, she did.
And usually sometimes when they're out there, they also give you another, backstage. This was with R5. And so, we also like to maybe offer her the Colorado title or Denver as one of my title holders, and we'll talk about that later. And that gives you a higher level. And I want to thank you so much. But before I go, you're about to go off to
Russia, Denmark, and Sweden with both of our granddaughters.
Right. And you're going to do the concierge segment?
We are.
Yes.
We're going to interview, we hope we'll get to interview fascinating people all along the way.
Can't wait. And when we get back to Florida with Tan Talk Radio and UV Television, you'll be able to see this live streaming and around the world. And thank you, Stuart, so much for having me here. All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.